You see, so they don't like that. There's other words like that. Some words change their meaning, such as the word nice. What does nice mean?
I don't know.
Nice means precise, exact.
Does it?
Yeah. And people say, oh, that's nice.
That's nice.
But they actually didn't mean that hundreds of years ago. They meant that's really perfect. That is perfect. That's precise. That's exactly right. That's nice. But now they go, oh, nice.
That's nice.
Different.
Yeah.
Things change.
Well,
the word transparent.
What should we
in
say?
In politics.
What should we say instead? Nice.
That's beautiful. They say nice when they mean beautiful.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's wrong.
That's nice.
So
that's really nice.
When I say to you, that's a nice shirt, I shouldn't say it's a nice shirt. I should say that's a
beautiful shirt.
No, I don't say beautiful shirt. I don't say beautiful.
It's a really handsome shirt.
No, you wouldn't say a shirt's handsome. A person's
sexy
handsome.
Shirt.
No,
it's a very attractive shirt.
No, it wouldn't be attractive.
It's nice.
You see,
nice
you
shirt.
give me another word.
I'll give you another word.
For
an
nice.
Admirable shirt. An admirable shirt.
That's an admirable shirt.
That's a shirt.
Too hard to say.
Why not say that's a shirt?
Too hard to say.
Why not say, I wouldn't mind a shirt like that myself? See, that conveys the message.
But a girl wouldn't say that, do you?
Girl wouldn't say that. Say, look at that, it's why looking at him. No, but listen, transparency. We've changed, in Northern Ireland, we've changed the meaning of words. Now, in Northern Ireland politics, what does transparency mean?
Well, you can see through
no, what? Yeah. Now, transparency used to mean being false. Oh, he's very transparent. They'd say that means you can see through him. He's a rogue. Yeah. But now, we've turned the word transparent into something good. Transparency is now being honest. The transparency means clearness of vision. It means telling the truth. So in other words, we in Northern Ireland, through our political system, which is the worst in the world, have changed the meaning of a word from one end to the other. We've changed a word called transparent, which means honest, which means dishonest, to a word, the same word, which means honest. That's like getting a word called bad and changing it to mean good.
Have I any homework for tonight, sir?
I want you to write down everything I've said and repeat it back to your sister.
Sir, I have a sore hand. I can't do my homework.
I'm afraid you'll have to stand in the corner. Put the milk on top of the radiator. Hello?
Hello.
Yes, good morning. Sorry for keeping you.
That's all right, Gerry.
We were discussing the English language.
I know, it's very interested, and I must say that whenever you said the word transparent in its original meaning, I have to say that the men I'm meeting in and around Belfast at the moment are very transparent.
They certainly are.
They're very, very transparent. I had a terrible experience on St. Patrick's night.
Oh, tell us all about it.
I was on a bit of a pub crawl, and I'd had about 6 pints or whatever, and I thought, oh, stuff this. I couldn't even get to the bar. I'm going home and just getting a carry-out. So I went and I was standing waiting in my taxi, and this boy comes up the entry, and he is bouncing off the walls. Mm-hmm. And he's sort of looking at me with that, with his head back and his eyes all glazed.
Oh, and the eyes rolling in his head, like a shark, like a great white. Yeah.
And he sort of focused in, and I think he saw a female. And he staggered towards me.
He probably got the scent of your perfume.
He probably did.
Sometimes you get that from 100 yards.
He probably got the scent of the gin more than the perfume.
That's right.
But
you had 6 pints of gin.
Well, I always intersperse the pints with a couple of gins,
So we're talking about 6 pints and a number of halfings?
Yes.
All right, then, okay. And still you wanted to carry out?
I still was standing up straight, too.
You sound like my kind of woman.
No, you can't afford this kind of woman,
I
Gerry.
know. Like, stop now. Be careful what you say.
But oh, yes, I know. You're so careful about your language, like.
Be careful.
But
anyway, go ahead.
As I say, he approached me and he said to me, "Are you free?"
Oh.
What for? And, you asked a shop assistant, are they free? But...
Maybe he meant how much do you charge? I don't know. See, he was drunk.
I never thought of that, Gerry. I'd have slapped his coupon. I really would have. I'd have thought that. No.
All right, what was your reply when he asked you, were you free?
I said, well, I'm free for what? And he said, for a pub crawl, and he didn't actually specify what was going to come after the pub crawl.
Couldn't get it out, yeah.
I had to say to him, I asked him where he was from, and Belfast, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And I asked him, was he free? And he said, certainly. Free.
You mean free as in unattached?
Unattached. I was trying to say, trying to sort him out.
I think you were interested.
I was certainly interested in finding out a little bit about him. So he told me that he was free and that he looked to be about 40 and on the wrong edge of it,
So north of 40?
Yeah, he was very north, and he looked as if he'd been abusing his body a lot.
Right.
I don't know how, but, you know, he was bad looking. And, and I just said to him, you know, I'd really love to spend the rest of the evening, you know, crawling about from pub to pub with you, but I have a much more pressing engagement.
Yes.
And he was very good about it, you know. He just staggered off. He didn't even any further conversation. And I wouldn't mind, Gerry, but that's not the first time.
Well, you see, this is one of the hazards that you have to expect, you know. I mean, do you go out with a number of girls? Do you go out in a posse?
No, I go out hunt alone.
Well, you see, you must expect the worst. Because, I mean, when people see you, it's like think of a lion.
I know.
The lion sits and waits on the savannah. And he looks at the herd of wildebeest. And he sees one that's injured. That's the one he goes for.
Oh, he's
you're the injured
huge mistake.
Because I'm not saying you're injured, but the one that's injured is isolated from the others.
I know.
It's on its own. So he says, that'll do me. And that's what the men are thinking. They see, you're on your own. And then they just zone in.
I know.
Well, you must have to beat them off with a stick.
I enjoy beating them off, Gerry.
But you keep the odd one.
I keep the odd one, you know,
Yes.
if they show any special attributes, you know, but...
Yeah, I'd like being sober.
Yes, if they're sober.
Anything positive, you know, like...
I'm not speaking to you anymore, Gerry,
like
because
not being drunk. No, I'm not saying you're not fussy. I'm not saying you're not fussy, but that's one of the things that, you know, it's very rarely.
it helps, Gerry.
You go out
if
on a
they're
Saturday
sober.
night. If you go out on a Saturday night, it's very rarely you see anybody who's sober.
But nearly, would you not prefer them a bit drunk, Gerry? I've met some sober ones and honest.
Now stop that.
They could, all right, they could talk for Ireland, you know,
Yes, I know.
and they're bores into the bargain. I just prefer drunk.
Well, let me see. Okay, you prefer drunks. All right.
If they're funny.
If they're funny, you don't mind them being a bit tiddly.
No.
Well, I'm inclined to agree with you. I don't mind them a bit tiddly. It's when they grab your arm.
Or your arse.
Now stop. What's going on here?
Well, Gerry, I'm going to have to go because my dad's arrived here.
All right, your dad. All right, then, okay.
If you're looking at tea, Gerry.
Okay.
Cheerio.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
There's a man on. Bye-bye. Who said bye-bye? He said that. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Do you remember?
I'll tell you who that was.
Who?
That was Sooty, Ronnie Corbett.
Oh, that's right.
No.
It was, no.
Corbett.
Ronnie Corbett.
No, not
No, not Ronnie Corbett.
Hello.
What do you call your man Corbett?
Sooty.
City. John Corbett. Harry Corbett. Harry H. Corbett.
Harry H.
No,
Corbett.
was he Harry H?
Bye-bye.
Do you remember Peter Goodright?
Bye-bye.
Do you remember Peter Goodright?
I'll tell you how. Harry H. Corbett. That's how. How did he say goodbye? I can do it. Let me do it.
Bye-bye, Sooty. Bye-bye.
No, that's not right.
Isn't it?
Bye-bye, Sooty. Bye-bye. That's it, isn't it? Bye-bye.
It's a bit like
Bye-bye.
It's a bit like Ken Goodwood, isn't it? It's a bit like
It's all coming out of me.
There's a man on too.
I'm trying to perfect it. You don't say bye-bye, it's bye-bye. Bye-bye, Sooty.
There's a man waiting to talk to you.
All
too.
right, you always stop. When did you do your impressions?
Well, what did you ask him? Does he remember Ron Goodwin?
Hello? I think he's not there, you see. That was a live one, the last one.
No, where's the
girl.
man?
That girl.
Two, the man's on two.
She was a live wire, that last one.
I know.
Have you got her phone number?